welcome to the Super Opposed Show where we talk about things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. So today I want to talk to you guys about Spider-Man. So if you don't know, there is a new Spider-Man deal that is happening, and I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to explain it a little bit. So it says, it seems Disney and Sony are close to a new Spider-Man deal. They signed, then can work on Tom Holland's deal, Spider-Man 4. And likely both Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So the majority of fans understand that after the success of Spider-Man No Way Home, which did a ton of money, there was an expectation that they were going to sign him for another trilogy of movies, in my opinion. And given the success of the movie, as I said, and the symbiote tease, it's like we're obviously going to get more. So this just brings joy to me that, you know, a deal is most likely being worked out behind the scenes. So Peter's most likely going to get the symbiote in Secret Wars, and that's kind of going to trail us into that Spider-Man 4 film, where I think, you know, a lot's going to go down, and I think Peter's going to really fall on his face, I think harder than we've seen even before. But in my opinion, like regards to the deal, I believe that Tom Holland should do 9 Spider-Man films, and I think he should be the first person to make a whole movie collection based off of 9 films. I think he's young enough, and I feel like we're growing up with the character, so I think that to me is a win overall. But all in all, I think this deal is a great idea. I think that this deal is going to shift. It's going to kind of keep the universe pushing. To be honest, Tom Holland is probably the most valuable asset to the MCU right now. So I don't see any problem with them doing this. This is a W deal, a W win. And I just hope that, you know, everything keeps going and that there's no episode like we had before where, you know, Sony ended the deal when Marvel wanted more money, you know, which they were rightly so. They were rightly so to ask for that. So I also hope that they come to a point where, like, I hope that this deal, as I said, right, I hope it spans 9 movies, but I do hope that it's, as I said, I hope it's more than just Secret Wars and the Spider-Man 4, because I do think that with a longer deal, it will entice Sony to bring in more characters like Black Cat, and you could even, you know, and I think Madam Web's going to be an alright movie. I'm looking at the cast and I'm looking at some of the plots, leaks and stuff, and I think that movie's going to be bearable. So you could also tie in a lot of characters that way too into the MCU, and obviously I think the big thing we want to see is Tom Hardy's Venom with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which I think also is a really big possibility as well. So you gotta, like, you know, as a fan, you gotta think about it, you know, from that outer perspective, as well as the opportunity that could be enticed with a longer movie deal. And in my opinion, I'm pretty sure it's going to be way longer than just these Kang Dynasty films. I think we're going to get 6 to 9 Spider-Man films. And, you know, I think that Tom Holland is perfect for the Spider-Man role, and I think that he would definitely do 9 films. And, you know, seeing the progression of Peter Parker, I think this can darn near finish the character, because to be honest, I don't want to see another Peter Parker after Tom Holland for a while. You know, I think it should be about 10 to 12 years, not even. I think there's so many other Spider-Man characters that you can explore, that I think that we should really get a finished product with Tom Holland Spider-Man, and then we can move on to, you know, a Miles Morales. Or there has to be an end goal with Peter Parker Spider-Man, and I think that end is 9 movies, and you finish him out well, give him a heroic ending in death, and then you go with the Miles Morales, then you move on to another Spider-Man, you move on to another one, and I think that's the way you should go. Yeah, so as I said, great news, great deal, and I'm excited to see where this is going to lead further and how this is going to introduce other characters, you know, and that's in the Sony universe. And I hope that they feel comfortable introducing more people, because it's great, you know, seeing, you know, it was really great seeing like Green Goblin and all those other characters back. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, peace out.